Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Steve, your host, and this is the Money Mindset Advocate. I'm excited to share some insights with you. If you are a man of over 50 and you feel like time is running out, listen to me carefully. This is not a soft message. This is not sympathy. This is truth. Somewhere along the line, you started telling yourself a dangerous story. You started saying, at my age, I should be further. I should have achieved more. I should be more secure. I should be more established. And now every night you lie down, not just tired, but mentally pressured. You feel like the clock is ticking louder than it used to. Sometimes it feels like you're racing something invisible. It's always pushing you forward, but you can't see what it is. But let me say this clearly. You are not racing time. You are racing an idea. An idea that success has a deadline. An idea that achievement expires at 40. An idea that rebuilding at 50 is shameful. That idea is false. That is destroying your peace. Many men over 50 are not failing. They are pressuring themselves into paralysis. You look at your life and measure it against an internal scoreboard you created 20 or 30 years ago. By 30, I should have this. By 40, I should own that. By 50, I should be comfortable. And now you are standing at 56 or 58 or 60 looking at your reality and thinking, where's my reward? Where is my consolidation? Where is the evidence that my life has produced something? But here's the hard truth. Now listen closely. That scoreboard was imaginary. You borrowed it from society. You borrowed it from comparison. You borrowed it from pride. And now it is judging you every day. You feel behind not because you are finished, but because you are comparing your present to a fantasy timeline. Let me speak directly to you as a man. This is important for every man to hear. You are not weak. You are not too late. You are not washed up. You are under pressure. And pressure changes how a man thinks. Pressure makes you urgent. Pressure makes you impatient. Pressure makes you want fast success. Pressure makes you say, I need to fix this quickly. And when you operate from urgency, you lose clarity, you lose focus, you lose peace. You cannot build wealth from panic. You cannot build a new chapter from shame. You cannot rebuild your life while insulting yourself every night. Listen carefully. The second half of life is not about speed, it is about direction. In your 20s, you had energy. In your 30s, you had ambition. In your 40s, you had responsibility. But in your 50s, you have something far more powerful: perspective. You have seen illusions. You are no longer naive. That is not weakness, that is leverage. Young men move fast and break things. Mature men move wisely and build things that last. You say you are running out of time. I say you are entering your serious phase. This is the phase where ego dies and purpose becomes clear. This is the phase where you stop chasing applause and start chasing stability. This is the phase where you finally understand that consistency beats hype. Some men peak at 30, some peak at 45, some peak at 60. There is no universal timetable for success. The world is lying to you about deadlines. And let me challenge you strongly. Stop using your age as a weapon against yourself. Stop saying, at this age. Stop saying, by now I should. Stop saying, it's too late. Every time you repeat that, you weaken your own momentum. You are not too late. You are more experienced now. And experience, when combined with discipline, you become unstoppable. But discipline is the key. Not desperation, not panic, not comparison. Discipline means you build steadily. Discipline means you improve 1% every week. Discipline means you stop looking left and right and focus on your own lane. Discipline means you accept that rebuilding takes time and you commit anyway. You want financial recovery? Good. Build it slowly and intelligently. One income stream. One system. One consistent action repeated weekly. That is how mature wealth is built. Do not try to compress 10 years into 6 months because you feel behind. That mindset will destroy your peace and sabotage your strategy. The men who truly win in their 50s are not the fastest. They are the most stable. They stop competing with younger versions of themselves. They stop competing with other men. And let me say this clearly. You are not behind. You are evolving. The fact that you feel pressure means you still care. The fact that you want more means you are not finished. The fact that you are willing to rebuild means you are dangerous, in a good way. But you must remove one sentence from your life starting today. I am running out of time. And replace it with this. I am building deliberately. When you build deliberately, you think clearly. When you think clearly, you act wisely. You do not need overnight success. You need steady momentum. You do not need validation from society. You need internal alignment. You do not need to prove anything to the world. You need to prove to yourself that you can stay consistent. The second half of your life can be the strongest chapter, but only if you stop punishing yourself for the first half. You are not done. You are not expired. You are not irrelevant. You are rebuilding. And rebuilding at 50 is not embarrassing. It is powerful because now you are building with awareness. Now you are building with discipline. Now you are building without illusion, and that kind of foundation lasts. So stand up mentally. Drop the imaginary scoreboard. Drop the deadline panic. Drop the self-judgment. Build steadily. Think long-term. Protect your peace. Improve weekly. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your serious chapter, and serious men build powerful legacies. And if you are a man over 50 who is serious about rebuilding your finances, your mindset, and your second half of life, this community is for you. You are not late. You are early in your serious phase, but serious men need serious mindset. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and commit to rebuilding deliberately, not emotionally. The next 5 years of your life can either be regret or strategic recovery. Choose wisely. I thank you for watching.